Hello YouTube, this is Retta. I'm going to do my monthly reading on Donald Trump. This is going to be for October. So let's see what's going to go on with Trump for October. Also, just to let you know, October, this month is the month of the High Priestess, the Judgment, the Justice, and the Judgment. So be aware this month that, be aware that things may be veiled, that we won't know the whole story, especially if you see a lot of big stories in the news about, even with Trump, in regards to any type of justice, court systems, or high-profile systems, high-profile like arrest or trials or anything like that, because they're going for public opinion, and they're not going to tell us the whole story, so we're going to be rushed into judgment, and we need to stop that and really think, because we're not going to know everything, because things are being veiled this month. We're not going to see people's true motives, and with the public, we're able to rush to judgment sometimes. And they're going to use that against us to provide whatever justice they want. So, we won't know everybody's hidden hand this month. Everything this month will probably be done for a reason. In regards to, like, high-profile cases and court cases and stuff, it's done for a reason this month. So, October is my favorite month. This is Halloween. I love, like, all that little spooky, this is the time I go shopping for my house decor. I love, like, skulls and witches and gargoyles and all types of stuff. So, but this is my monthly on Trump. So I just wanted to keep you guys aware this month. Just be, you know, don't rush to judgment. Don't go with your gut feeling this month. I mean, go with your gut feeling. Don't go get into the sensationalism of this month, because I think there's going to be some. And that's for, like, any high-profile case. And even, I think this month, they might even try to use it against Trump, because that's the energy this month. Alright, so I'm going to do my reading that I always do for him. I'm going to put the 9 cards, and we're going to see where it goes. So this is for Trump, Donald Trump, President Trump. So I'm going to put, this is where his thoughts, his head's at. Okay. This is his job, like president or whatever. And I also did I don't know what happened. I did a few readings this weekend, and for some reason they didn't record well. So let me see. Hopefully this one does. Alright. Let me put that over here for now. The Emperor. The Prince of Swords. The Princess of Pentacles. Ooh. Alright, so right now, so remember what I was saying about, hopefully, let me see if you guys can see all these cards. As we all know, Trump is the Emperor. So this is the Emperor. So he's feeling strong. I think it's because last month he had a better month, like I told you guys he would. So he's feeling kind of strong this month. He's feeling like he's the president this month. Coming from last month, he's feeling more assured of himself. He's feeling more of a leader. I think with these antlers up here, antlers with symbolism means like the crown shop, like more intelligence, more open to thought process. So wisdom. So I see that. Anytime you see like the queen with the crown, or you see anything symbolism like that, it goes like by the crown chakra. It goes by like wisdom, stuff like that. That's what the crown represents, is wisdom, divine wisdom, basically. That their crown chakra is open to get divine wisdom. But that's besides the point. So he has his staff. You see his staff. So he's his masculine energy. He's very masculine. He's very, he's holding his staff, and he knows who he is. And I think he feels more confident within himself this month. Also, like I said last month with this girl, here's the same girl in the same position. The same card as last month is here. There is it could be that new lady from, I don't know what her name is. Hope or Heidi? I don't know what her name is. The new, what the heck is she? PR, I don't know what she is. But, it could be her with the brown hair. The dark, long hair. And she's younger. So, she's helped him formulate a plan. So, he's been working on a plan. They came up with the plan together. A plan. And he's going forth on it. You know, it's actually the wisdom. All this stuff, this wisdom. This wisdom and her form. Because she's smart. She's a thinker. She would be like a chess player, you know. So she's helping him formulate his plan and going forth. Remember I said he was no longer going to be defending himself. He was going to be on the offense. And that's continuing. He's going to continue. You see, his shield is down. It's still there to protect him, but it's kind of down. And he's going forth, you know, with his knife up. So he's going forth on the offensive. He's no longer going to take blows. He's going to get you before you get him. And that's what they came out with the plan. And I think this plan that this girl did has made him feel more confident about himself in office. All right. So there that goes. Also, he's not sleeping well at night. He's not sleeping well. This is in regards to the job. The job is really stressing him out. He feels like he's backed. He feels like the enemies are surrounding him. Like, you know, they're not like most. If you see most Nines of Swords, it's like you're laying in the bed, and when you get up, you know, you can impale yourself or whatever. No, I think his thoughts. I think he's having a lot of thoughts, like plans, you know, constant thoughts of plans. He's kind of trying to come up with plans, formulation constantly. It's keeping him up at night. It's really keeping him up at night. He's trying to stay ahead. He feels like a lot of these people's game plans are kind of like 2 steps ahead of him. He's trying to play catch up. And I think with this plan, this is what he's trying to do. So he's constantly thinking. He's constantly thinking. He's constantly trying to plan his own attacks. He's constantly trying to figure out, you know, how to. He's done some. Because you see some of these swords are no longer visible. So, yeah, it's working, but he still has some swords with some pointy ends available. So he still has some things to worry about. You know, some of his plan has already kind of lessened the blows of these other swords. That they're not sharp, that they're unable to hurt him, but there's still a few that can. So it's constantly, you know, and he's thinking of economics right now. He's thinking about economics, about abundance, about trying to grow economically, abundantly for us. I think, remember I said in one of my readings about that, lady from the Federal Reserve. That old lady. I gotta do a reading on her. I can't think of her name, but she came up in a reading a couple of weeks ago when I was doing The Empire Strikes Back. Was it The Empire Strikes Back? The Emperor Strike, not the Empire, the Emperor, because he's the Emperor. She's going to be instrumental this month in regards to, because the Nine of Pentacles is all about like wealth, abundance, home, family, money, stuff like that. So she's going to be instrumental. I think he's also worrying about where's the economic stand in our country right now. I think he's worried about, because I did say there's going to be some type of economic hit that we are the people are going to take, that they're going to attack us economically. They're going to give us a moment of break, and then they're going to attack us after all these storms and stuff. They're going to give us like, oh, we got through it. Then they're going to hit us again with something economic. And I think he sees that coming. I think he knows that's coming. So he's trying to think, I'm going to draw some more cards on this, but I think that girl, that old lady is going to be very instrumental this month in regards to our economic system. We might hear about her more. Yeah, we might hear about her more. In his home life, he's very sad. I think right now, remember I always said that him and his wife were really good. But I see there might be some problems this month in regards to his relationship with Melania. Usually their relationship, I might have to do a separate relationship reading. This will be the third one. Remember I did one before, that was before he was elected, and their relationship was really good, but sometimes he kind of neglected her. You know, sometimes he loves her with all his heart. She loved him, but sometimes he can get into his head so much that he wants to do so many things that he kind of forgets, you know, the little things. And then I did a second one, and they were still in love, and she was, you know, trying to come together to help him, you know, be present or come together. But I think this month there's a lot going on in their relationship. There's a feeling of loss. There's a feeling of loss in their relationship. Like maybe, you know, the Seven of Cups is like, he's not giving her, I don't know if he has the energy. It looks like, you know, he's focused on these other things, this turbulent times. I think he's focused on everybody else in his family, his children and stuff. And he's depending on her to be the rock. But I think she's feeling kind of neglected a little bit this month. Even though she's on, you know, she was his rock, you know, where someone she can depend on. I think his focus is more on his children and their relationships and maybe his grandchildren, and he's kind of neglecting his wife a little bit. He's kind of neglecting his wife a little bit because I think he's feeling at odds of what's going on in his children's life. I think he's having some regret in regards to, you know, what he's putting his children through. And it's causing a lot of chaos. A lot of chaos is going on in his relationship. I'll try to do some cards, but a lot of chaos is going on with this relationship. I think Melania right now is kind of being kind of like flighty a little bit. She's kind of flighty right now. Usually she's a strong rock, but right now I think she's feeling very insecure. She's not self-assured. Whoops, sorry. I want to see more about this financial situation. So he's waiting. Remember I said he's waiting. There's a plan formulated, and he's waiting. He's waiting for the other shoe to drop in regards to finances. He sees it's coming. He sees it's coming. I believe Trump knows what they're going to do. So he knows, he's waiting. He has a plan together too, an active plan. He has an active plan, but he's waiting. He's waiting to see. He's waiting to see what they're up to. I think he knows that they're going to do something. He's waiting to see, because he has a defense up. I'm seeing these cards is up. He has a plan formulated, but he's trying to wait. He knows it's coming. There's the road right there. He knows that it's coming, something financial. He's been working on a plan. He's been working on a plan. But there's been some deception. There's some deception in regards to this lady, finances. There's some deception. And he's trying to work hard. He's trying to work hard. He has this plan. I think they came up with the plan to try to thwart the efforts of this lady. I think it's the lady from the Federal Reserve. And it's going to cause a lot of conflict. A lot of conflict. I can see this month it's going to be a lot of conflict in regards to finances. In regards to the financial situation this month. That's going to be in the news. The lady from the the Federal Reserve. I don't know why I don't remember her name. She's an old white lady with white hair. They're coming up with a plan, and he knows it's coming. In regards to Melania, let's see what's going on in regards to Melania. The High Priest. Hierophant, the King of Wands. The Ace of Wands. I'm thinking the Hierophant. Indecision. I'm thinking not even to say anything, but I'm thinking that there might be an affair. An indecision, a depression. I'm thinking there might be an affair. Or High Priest is the Hierophant. So that's like Law and Order. That's like someone coming down on that. So it's either an affair or... No, I'm seeing an affair. This looks like Law and Order. So these are like two people going to battle. So it could be Trump and another person going to battle it out, and there's some indecision. And then there's the Queen of Wands. So I'm not sure if it's an affair or the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is coming out. Sudden change. Hold on. The Princess of Cups. Victory. So I'm thinking not so much. I think that it could be an affair. I'm not saying, it can't be. But I'm also thinking that with this King of Wands is that there's some action between this King of Wands and this King of Cups. One I see is Trump, and one I see is somebody else. And an indecision. I think there's going to be, for some reason, I'm thinking it has to do with his court case or his court case, a court case, the high government, that there's going to be some action between Trump and another guy, some indecision. Looks like the Queen of Wands is, again, some sadness. There's going to be some victory, a sudden change. It looks like victory. I might have to do a separate reading just on this because I'm trying to understand if it's court or if it's in the house. It's on defense. It's like the sevens. defending oneself. And then it looks like one of his kids are involved, one of his daughters. A sudden change, one of his daughters in victory. So I don't know if this is Melania or one of, I don't know if this is Melania having an affair, or if something has been put in place where these two men are going, and it's coming into not only his business but in his personal life. So they might be attacking his personal life. They might be attacking his marriage this month. There might be something where they're attacking his marriage this month. Whether it's true or not, they could be making accusations this month in regards to him and his wife, or his wife and another man. That could be it too. That they're going to make some attacks this month in regards to his wife. That, you know, people in they're going to do something. They're going to attack his family in some way this month. Maybe that's better to say. They're going to attack his family in some way. Whether or not she had an affair or not, I'm not sure. I'll have to do a separate reading in regards to that. But they're going to put something forth like an affair this month. Like, doesn't necessarily have to be him. It could be one of his kids. But they're going to attack his family this month. But he's going to come out of it. He's going to come out of it okay. But somehow, some way, they are someone in big government or big higher ups. That's the Hierophant, are going to attack. So to me, the Hierophant is like government, law, order, big government, federal. They're going to attack his so there's going to be some craziness going on in his personal life, in his family life, that's going to kind of is going to try to come center stage. They're going to put a lot of effort into his personal life with either his children or his wife. Okay, so I'll try to do another reading on that later, but it looks like he's also worried about, like I said before, about the Federal Reserve in regards to finances. That's really stressing him out. He's trying to see what they're going to do. He knows that's what they're going to do. There's also some deception and stuff in regards to that institution. But him and this lady, I don't know what her name is, Hope or Heidi, have came up with a plan, and they're still going forth on their plan. But they are going to attack his family this month. His family so remember what I said? This month is the month of the High Priestess, so things will be veiled. Things will be veiled. And don't rush to judgment or justice, because we're not getting the whole story. So that's the end of this reading. Talk to you guys later. Bye.